the biggest thing nowadays is like velocity. Everyone emphasizes velocity from like 10-year-olds to, and beyond MLB. So, you were 80 to 83 in high school, which is like not, anything crazy. And then obviously you're throwing 95 plus now for the most part. So what's your biggest advice for like someone who's just looking to gain velocity? They just don't even know where to start. What would your advice to them be?
There's a bunch of different factors, right? I mean, you can start in the very beginning of like how much sleep are you getting every night, right? How much water are you drinking? Are you staying hydrated? What does your workout routines look like, right? And then you dig into baseball stuff. It's like, what do your mechanics look like? What do you do well? What do you do poorly, right? And then you really, really can narrow it down from there. Different mechanical cues, backside, front side, glove, arm, all that stuff. In the gym, it's, my freshman year of college, I couldn't squat 135, which is the bar, a 45, and a 45. I could not squat that for more than 3 or 4 reps. Now I squat 315, 365 easy, right? So it's getting stronger, but that all doesn't just happen overnight, right? These are countless days in the gym and staying on the routine that, it's a grind.
Yeah. I think a lot of people look for like a quick fix in velocity. Like, what's the one drill I can do today that makes me gain 3 miles an hour? But it seems like from what you've said, a lot of your journey was just trial and error, just seeing what worked, throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what stuck. So what do you think the importance of just like going out and just learning your own body? Like, what's the importance of just figuring out yourself, you think?
Yeah, trial and error, of course, right? There's never, like, what works for me is not going to work for you, right? And you can try to mimic, right? I would, when I was 2015, I was a freshman in college. I was Googling and YouTubing things on the internet, just, how to gain velocity, right? And there's a million different things that pop up, and there's a million different drills. You can try them, and that's where you keep the stuff that feels good, and, you throw out all the stuff that you don't like.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is that I never saw any jump more than like 1 mile an hour. So all the drills that I did, each year I felt like I gained one like true velocity, like 1 mile per hour.
Yeah.
And that was kind of all I really wanted. I'd never really wanted to go from being 83 to 95. Just, I'd never really saw it like that. I was always really content with those just little goals, right? I had my biggest goal was MLB, right? I wanted to get drafted. But then I also had all these small goals in between, and that was, hitting PRs in the gym, my long toss, and it was like off the mound, specific stuff that like I would like to challenge myself day in and day out to get better. And I also think that the coach that I had my junior and my senior year, he knew that like my competitiveness was like through the roof. So he would always challenge me and always kind of like push my buttons for me to like beat myself. I also have a really good like base around me. I don't have a bunch of friends, but the friends that I do have, they're on my ass all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I train with them,
right?
And they keep me humble, and then we're very competitive between each other. It gets pretty rowdy in our gym from time to time, but I think that's what drives us to be the best that we can be.
Hit a pen, I pour up heavy in the lamb on a Eddie. I got 3 rolls, run a valley. These new deals, not for belly.